BetOnline continues to be the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, BetOnline provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen. With the largest selection of odds on everything from football, the NBA, and college basketball, NHL to UFC. Head to BetOnline today and don't forget to use promo code BELIEVE for your welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, the game starts here.
All right, we're back. Last but not least, man, we have a familiar face, a familiar last name. If you follow high school football in Mississippi, you know this young man. If you follow Jackson State football historically, you know his dad. Finally, man, we've been waiting to have you. We've been hoping to have a reason to bring you on Tiger Talk TV for what, about 2-3 years? We finally got you on Tiger Talk TV. Khamauri Rogers, welcome.
Hey, what's going on, Kumar? How you doing, man? Welcome to Tiger Talk TV, brother.
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Man, doing good, man. Doing good. How you been, man? I know you've been having a pretty good run at this college football thing, and I know you last at Mississippi State decided to hit the portal and looking to find a new home, man. And we're sitting over here like this, hoping that you come home. You know, we trying to keep your teammate Jeremiah in the building, and hopefully it can reignite you guys, man. I had a conversation with your dad, just kind of joking with him at a game, and just said, "Hey, man, we love for Khamauri to come here." And again, we just fans and alums and supporters, but the coaches do the real work, man. So first off, how's your visit going so far, man?
I just started. Actually, my first time visiting Jackson State. I've been to a lot of games, but never really took it.
And we know you've been on a bunch of visits in your lifetime, as far as, just college visits, right? Going back to high school. So you've kind of figured out what to look for and what to expect. What are you looking for on this visit? What are you hoping to see? What are some things that if you see, it could sway your decision towards Jackson State?
Really just looking for an opportunity to get on the field. I'm ready to take it to the next level. So just checking out who's coming back, just small things like that.
I was just having a conversation with Walter. I know he plays more safety, nickel, DB, and it's always cool to sit down and talk. One thing that's unique about the position that you play, Khamauri, at the time that you're visiting Jackson State is the fact that we got a lot of seniors exiting. The likes of Keery Wiggins starting cornerback, Dave Bright, who started the majority of the season on the other side, and we losing. We say it's Guthrie, a starting safety. We losing AJ Petty, we're losing Robert McDaniel, who played the nickel for us. So the DB room is basically, we know the DB room is going to pretty much be revamped. Hopefully you're leading the charge when it comes to that. So with us having that many Tigers exiting the room, did you know that? And is that something that, based off what you just stated, is that something that will help aid your decision, knowing that it's kind of a wide open opportunity for you to come in and really hit the field right away?
Yes, sir. I definitely know the DB room is a little thin right now. The guys leaving, and the coaches been letting me know that, and they want me to come in and fill the spots. And that definitely plays a part of my decision because I'm ready to take it to the next level, get on the field more, make some big time plays for my team.
I know you've probably heard about Jackson State your whole life, with your dad being a former player and still connected so close to the program. And if so, you said you've been to some games. We've seen you at games. So what has been your feel of the atmosphere, just the environment coming to those games? And I would imagine you probably went to some growing up as well, but specifically more recently, now that you're being recruited by Jackson State or looking to potentially go to Jackson State, what feel did you get by going to those games?
I love the environment. It ain't nothing like an HBCU, man. I done been to a whole bunch of big games, different games, but it's always different here with the people around here. Just the love they have for the program.
You know what, Kamar, I always find that interesting. I was just talking about this, Corey, over the weekend, how with the transfer portal era, how things are kind of so different. You get kids that start at an HBCU and they play well and they want to get that big school feel. And Kamar, one of the things we've kind of seen is some of the players that do leave will go to these big programs. They may even play, but it's still not like Jackson State, still not like that HBCU vibe. We always really enjoy when players like yourself who had that experience, man. You've been in Miami, you played, for the U. You've been in Stark Vegas, playing for the Bulldogs. And here you are. When you compare that, you still have a much more endearing, and not to talk about that experience because I'm pretty sure it's pretty awesome as well. But when someone like yourself who's coming from those programs and you're comparing it to the likes of Jackson State, it's always interesting to me when you give your perspective on that, because I think that's something that fans and other recruits need to hear, because I think it helps in aiding from making bad decisions. But with that being said, I want to talk about your teammate. You had a former teammate, Jeremiah Williams, man, who you played with in high school. He just won the MVP, defensive MVP of the national championship game. What's your thoughts on that, on Jeremiah this week?
Jeremiah always been a dog. I feel like he come out of Holmes County, he just need a chance. And he got his chance, and he's been making the most of it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And your former head coach in high school, your dad, again, we mentioned him, former player Marcus Rogers. I know, I would imagine, he hasn't told me this, but I would imagine it would be a dream come true seeing you in that Tiger uniform. And I would imagine he's probably trying not to put too much pressure on you. He wants you to be a man to make your decision. But what has he told you throughout the recruitment process when it comes to Jackson State?
Yeah, y'all know he won't be coming here, but he always saying it's my decision, because I got to wake up every morning and go to workouts and stuff. He's not gonna be there, so he trying to he don't put really any pressure on me about the decision.
Right.
Just lets me make my decision, and I'm gonna make the best decision for myself.
To second that, that's the thing that I've gotten in all the years that Khamauri has been in college and talking to his dad. There really hasn't ever been any dialogue in relation. It's always been consistently the same thing. He's just going to be a dad and support his son and make the best decision he possibly can, and that's love. I just wanted to build on that because it's always cool to see that, because a lot of times you see parents who may really try to, hover or influence the decision of their kids. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to Coach Rogers, man, for that.
And speaking of that decision, do you have a time frame, a timetable on when you'll make that announcement? And hey, let me say this. This is Tiger Talk TV. If there's any news you want to break, you can break the news right here, because I haven't seen anything officially announced as far as you committing to us. But if you have, or you want to, not putting like your dad, I'm not putting pressure on you, but if you want to, the floor is yours. Anything you want to say right now, you can say it.
I haven't made a decision yet, but I don't have too much time left, so the decision will be made soon.
Hey, with time though, Khamauri, on the field, how many years of eligibility do you have left?
I got 3 years of eligibility.
Wow.
Whoa. I didn't expect that one. I got to be honest with you. I did not expect that. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. That's outstanding, man. That's a good deal.
With an extra medical year, it would be 3. But
Okay.
I got 2 for sure.
Okay. Good deal, man. So, playing style. Who would you say that is that player that you kind of lock in on and try to pattern your game after?
My favorite corner is Deion Sanders. I feel like with the playmaking ability he got, catching picks, taking them to the house, I feel like that's what I really model my game like.
Wow. Hey, Deion's the GOAT when it comes to cornerbacking. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad person to pattern your game after at all.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, look, we're excited to have you on the visit. Finally, we hope to get some good news coming out of the Rogers camp soon. But enjoy your visit, man. We really hope and look forward to seeing you in a Tiger uniform.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All the best, man. Enjoy your visit, brother. Talk to you soon.
Tiger Talk TV is presented by Bet Online.